Hello. I'm going to get started. This is a bit of an odd one because I don't know. Hi, Meg. Because I don't know what kind of a stitch it is. I just like the look of it, so I added it anyways. So this is our little experimentation. So we're going to be doing, let me just confirm. Yes, we're going to be doing the stems to these flowers right here. And like I said, I've never seen these stitches before. Literally just made it up because, like I said, I like the way that they looked. So I'm just going to get started. Hi, Louise. Hey, girl. Hey. Hello. Okay, so you're going to start with the back stitch, and you're going to do the back stitch all the way down. So I'm just going to do that very quickly because that's easy peasy in it. And you don't want to make them too big, but don't make them too small either. And I chose a yellowish bright green, I guess. There we go. Maybe just more lime green. So you're going to back stitch, back stitch, back stitch all the way up. Also, I did my nails again last night because the blue was getting to me. And I had to try out the pink. So I have one pink nail and all the rest purple. I'm a mess. But actually, I smashed my thumb yesterday with the blue. And it completely, cracked off. So I was like, oh man, I should probably get them done. But I do them myself, so. Louise says, what do you use for your nails? So I use a dip powder kit. So they're hard, like acrylic. I don't know if you can hear it, but they are like a hard, thick type thing. And in the kit, you get 3 different colors. And so I have 2 different kits because I needed the clear color. And I use the Tamika brand. You can get it from Amazon. And it comes with a base coat, an activator, and a top coat. And you do the base coat, which is kind of like a glue. And then you dip your fingernail into this really fine powder. And then you do that 3 or 4 times, even 2 if you want. But I like mine quite thick. And then you brush the activator, not applicator, activator over top. And then that makes them hard. And then you can file them to get them smooth if you made a mistake or whatever. And then you put 2 coats of top coat and then they're done. So this is why I ended up buying the kit, because for each color, you're meant to get 24 manicures out of each one. And I've been doing 2 or 3 coats of clear and then just 1 coat of color to make them a lighter color. So you can do a really bright purple. It's well, not really bright, but it's much darker than this. Actually, it's about that color. Or you can do 1 coat, which is this color. So I did the lighter color for this time. Yeah, so I used to do the gel UV lamp ones, but the UV light isn't very good for your skin, the UV lamp. And to get them, my friend was doing it before, and to get them really good, I'd have to put my finger under a lot. So I decided to do this. There's no lamp. You just brush it on, dip it, and you're done. And the whole thing takes about 15 minutes maybe to paint all of my fingers. All of them. So yeah. Okay, so if you have any other questions about nails, you can ask me, feel free. I I will tag the brand. It's Tomicka, Tomicca. There definitely is a learning curve. Like the first time I put them on, they looked horrible, and I was like, oh my God, what is happening? And it is a brand that's based in China. So unfortunately, it's like you can't really get the colors very easily because they only have the kits available right now. But I told them I would try it out and see if I liked it or not. And if I do, maybe they will, I don't know, give me more colors or something. But I paid for all of it, so it's not like a sponsored or anything. I paid for it because I wanted to have the harder nails, and someone said do the dip powder. Louis says, how easy would it be to do toes as well? You just have to dip here. Hold on. I'll show you like the little, because you have to dip your nail in the powder. So this is like the clear. Let me zoom back out. So this is like the container of the powders that you get. So you need to dip it into the powder. So as much as, see how fine it is? Just a really thin, fine grain powder. So you'd have to dip each of your toes. So put on the base coat and then immediately dip your toe into the powder. So I don't know about the dip powder for toes. Only because I'm not that great. I'm not that great at bending down for that long, to be honest. But yeah, if you have any other questions, leave them. And I'll see what I can do. So the next part, so after you do your back stitch, you're going to go all the way to the top and then come back up. And just like the whipped back stitch, you're going to go under each one, always the same way. But this one, you're going to go under this way and then under that way. So I will show. So slide your needle under. Jessie's already been out. She's already had her treat, so she doesn't even need to come at me with this. Okay? And then you go this way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't grab it. Yeah? And then go back this way. And then go back this way. So it makes this kind of like braided, can you see? Almost like a braided effect. And then this way. Yeah, so it's like a little bit different. So instead of having like the whipped back stitch where you really can't see the stitches, so when you whip the back stitch, it kind of looks like a stem stitch, like these, like this, like the yellowy kind of color. And you can't see any of the stitches anymore. It's all twisted. But this is more like a link type thing. I don't know what to call it. I'm going to have to look it up online and see if I'm sure I didn't make it up. Like, I'm not that clever, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna flip it over, do a little knot. And you're gonna do the same thing. Woo. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side as well. And I'm here to brag again because I went to the place where I get my threads from and I bought some new Fiskars embroidery scissors. And look at this. They're slightly curved up. Do you see? They're super freaking sharp. They're slightly curved. Amazing. Highly recommend. And, excuse me, they're easy to grab. So they have like a thicker handle, so they're easy to grab when they're on, like flat on the table. They were not cheap. They were like 11 pounds. But, oh my God. I had my last ones for, they're just regular scissors. They're not curved. But I had my last Fiskars scissors. Fiskars, please. Sponsor me. Sponsor me. Send me free scissors. But I had these ones since 2014, and they never, like, I only use them for the embroidery, and they never get dull, except when I drop them on the tip. And now the tip is smashed. So, yeah, it was a bad day, a sad day, R.I.P. So for this one, this other flower, because obviously we have two of the same flowers, you're going to do exactly the same. You might have to make up the stem down here because I didn't actually draw a separate stem for this because you're going to cover it a little bit with these little green stems later in these ones. So you might have to just kind of wing it a little bit. I wouldn't make a space. So in other ones, like over here, we kind of went around some of the flowers and then filled it in later. For these ones, we're not going to. Just do your full stem all the way up, all the way back down. And we'll just stitch over the other ones later. It'll be a nice layering technique. And you're going to do the same thing for the leaves here and here. So back stitch around and then weave in and out, in and out. So from the left to the right and then the right to the left. And I'll show it again because the leaves are going to be hard to show on the video, I'm not going to lie, because of the hoop stand. I just want to talk about nails now, I'm not going to lie. Like, just want to chat about them. I've always liked getting them done, but I don't like the price that is involved in it. So I thought I could pay 40 pounds and go get my nails done by someone else, or I could pay 30 pounds and buy the kit for myself and get 3 different colors with 24 manicures from each color. Because you're meant to get 24 from each color, and each kit comes with 3 colors. So technically, I could have the same 3 colors all the time. Hello! A game of stitches just joined. Again, I'm using all 6 strands and like a lime greeny color. You might have to give it a little tug when you're finished just to kind of straighten them all out a little bit because you don't want them too loose. Yeah. Meg says, I wish I could have my nails done more, but when you work in a hospital, it's a no-no because of infection control. So I only do mine when I'm on holiday. That's kind of special though, like to have like a special thing for when you go away. You get to like do your nails, you know? I will say, like, because I do a lot of videos and because my fingers are always in my pictures, it's so nice to not have to like worry about it and like worry about like what my nails look like. Because like technically these are meant to last for 2 weeks. Almost to a month if you can bear it. But of course, we all know that I like to change. I like to change the color. But also, I'm not easy on my nails either. Like, I'm not, like, trying to be careful because I have nails. Like, they're all my real nails. That's how long they are. So they're all real. But I still do, I still, like, scrub the floors and clean things and whatever. Like, I'm not trying to go easy on my hands just because I've got nails on. Meg says, I suppose that's so people can see what you're doing as well. Oh yeah, that does help. I think it makes me take some time to sit down and like do something for myself as well, because if I'm not working on orders, then I'm like making new products and like trying to find like new patterns or new whatever, you know? So sometimes if you just sit there and do your nails, it's only 15-20 minutes, but it's nice to take a little minute out and be concentrating on something else, you know? Turns out I'm doing one of the leaves. I'll zoom in so maybe you can see better. Man. Yeah, some of them might be difficult to thread your needle under, but bear with it. Yesterday I got shoes for my brother's wedding, and I found some at Primark because the stipulations for the shoes were that they had to be like a silver or a gray color or like bedazzled. And I couldn't really find any that were suitable. So I went to Primark and found some for 10 pounds. Winning! I might get some like leggings or something from there too. And there we go. So there's the stem and one of the leaves. See, okay, so I'm really bad at shopping because I only buy things that like I really, really love. So I'll take 1,000 things into the changing room and come out with like nothing, because unless I really, really love it, I don't buy it. There's a cute little fat squirrel on my fence, and he's like just chomping down on a stick. It's so cute. I just saw him out the corner of my eye. But yeah, so I'm like quite annoying to buy anything with, because like I have to really, really like it. And so like buying shoes is like my worst nightmare. Also, I'm a 4.5, and like not a lot of places have a 4.5. Like I know Marks and Spencer's do. but most places have a 4 or a 5. And so it's like every time that you go to find something, like the 4 is too small, but the 5 is like just slightly too big. It's so annoying. Right, so I'll finish that a bit later. And you guys are the first to know that I've restocked the Weeds to Wildflowers kit. So it is a limited edition kit, so it's only going to be probably until I go away for holiday. So July 20. Oh my God, the squirrel's in our backyard now. Jessie's going to lose her shit. She's going to be like, something was here. I smell it. Anyway, sorry. I'm being distracted by Squirrel Watch. So yeah, I'm restocking the Weeds to Wildflowers kit. And if you don't remember, it is the super fun, bright, colorful one. It completely sold out in like 3 weeks before. And it's this one. I love it. I absolutely love it. The PDF is in the shop right now, but I've actually restocked the kit. So you get the 6-inch hoop, 2 pieces of fabric. So you get 1 to practice and 1 to actually stitch on. The practice is there's an ebook that you get with it that tells you 12 different or 13 different stitches. So if you wanted to try the stitches before you actually stitch, you have an extra piece of fabric, so you can do that. And then it shows you how to transfer the pattern, and you get all of the threads that you see here, plus white to close up in the back. And you get plenty of thread, so you can always make another one if you want to go to the shops and get another hoop. But yeah, how beautiful. So the kits are being restocked today. Yeah, if you want to get one today, then I can send it out today as well, because I'll be making them all up before I go. So there you go. I'm so excited. All right, well, I hope you guys have a really great day. Oh, Megs just said you could get in kids' shoes, surely, and they're cheaper. But I needed, like, heels for the wedding. We were allowed to get flats if we wanted to, but the way that my dress is, I kind of do need heels. So we'll see. I might go look a little bit more, to be honest. I mean, I don't hate the ones. I'll send you a picture of them if you want. The ones that I got. So I don't hate them. It's just they're not like amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I picked the best of a bad bunch. So if you want the kit, grab the kit. I'll repost all your pictures from today. So yeah, tag me, and I will talk with you tomorrow, the end of the 3rd week. Can you even believe it? I will say tomorrow we're doing these little BBs down here. So if you are not caught up, at least try to do the stem tonight. Not even the leaves, just do the stem, because we're going to do 1, 2, 3 tomorrow. Okay? All right. Talk with you later. Have a wonderful Thursday. Bye.